What's up, friends? It's Voltfirecore. Welcome back to Set Showcase, and welcome to the final part of Dog Days, Part 4. So inside of this little mini-series that I posted inside the exact same day, so it's not really a mini-series, it's more of just video spam, we covered all of the Zacians and Zamazentas but one, the final one, Zamamzenta-Crowned. Now this is when you give your Zamazenta the rusty-ass shield and turns him into this behemoth of a man. Last video, part 3, probably uploaded an hour ago or something, we covered the most broken mon probably of all time, Zacian Crowned, which had 170 base attack, got +1 attack by existing, has access to Sword Stance, has Behemoth Bash, all these crazy attacks. Absolutely insane mon. But today, or at this moment, we are going to be taking a look at Zamamzenta-Crowned, which has the exact same thing. He just gets a buff inside of his defense, which, ooh, I'll talk about this dude. As you can see, his defenses are pretty good, but I don't want to be that guy. If you take a look at Aegislash is able to have that, also along with higher attack and also special attack, so I'm not saying you should use Aegislash over Zamamzenta-Crowned, but Zamamzenta-Crowned kind of sucks compared to his compadre, since he has a couple big glaring weaknesses, but we'll talk about that when we cover the sets. So as you can see right here, pretty good speed, pretty good attack, but mostly those defense stats, which also gets paired up with his Dauntless Shield ability. So let's see how this mon rolls inside the tier. I don't know why it said it like that. I did kind of like a weird way of stating it. Anyways, of course, have to start off with those Smogon sets. As you can see, I don't know why that has a name of testing, but we'll cover that later, I guess. As you can see right here, this is a Smogon set, since it has some speed to outspeed something. I have no clue what that is. But, like I said, inside of the Zamazenta video, not the Zamamzenta-Crowned video, this mon does not have access to Sword Stance. It has Howl. It also has Workup, but I'm pretty sure Howl has more PP. Oh my god. It is terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't know why they decided to give this thing... Actually, they have a couple problems with this mon. So first of all, his ×2 buff up move, you know, there's like the nasty plots, the sword stances. This man got iron defense, which you might be like, oh my god, this dude gets iron defense? Oh my god. Oh my god. And he's also a fighting type, that means he probably should have body press, right? Right? No. They decided that this mon that can get to astronomical levels of defense with a pretty good speed tier does not deserve body press, which we'll cover a body press set later. You might be wondering how, but we'll talk about that later. Anyways, by getting in, this mon can get +1 attack, +1 defense, hopefully living some meteor hits. Maybe can go for the Howl and then go for Behemoth Bash, the counterpart to Behemoth Blade. Does the exact same thing. Close combat and wild charge. Of course, being a fighting type, it has close combat stab, so that's pretty cool. Outspeeds something. It has a little bit of bulk on this set, the Smogon set. Next one we have is going to be the 4 attack set. I kind of just made this one, or I don't know if I made this one. I just want to showcase some other moves. This one has Behemoth Bash, close combat, play rough and crunch. If you don't want to run Howl, I personally don't think Howl's that good. As a move, you're kind of wasting a turn to do something that like a Poochyena could do, but I'm just saying, usually Poochyenas are supposed to be a little bit weaker than box art legendaries. The next set we have over here is the agility set. I'm pretty sure I made this one. So having access to agility, it can run a more bulky build. This exact same thing happened with Zacian Crowned. It had this bulkier set with agility along the side, so it could live some hits. But since this mon's really bulky, I think maybe it could live more hits and go for the agility and then be a more bulky build, which is nice. It has Behemoth Bash, close combat, and Ice Fang. I really don't know if close combat's the best to have on this bulky mon, since he's just going to lose defense after going for it, but you know, maybe after the agility, he'll be fast enough to sweep through things. I really don't know. I'm not going to say this mon sucks, I'm just going to say this mon is not amazing. Like, there are those mons inside of Ubers that like they're so strong compared to all the OU mons that they'd be totally broken down there, but they suck inside of Ubers since there's those tier kings up there that are fast as hell, have these base 102 million moves like V create and all that kind of stuff. Those disgusting moves that just hurt your heart when you see them. So unfortunately, Zamamzenta-Crowned over here is having a very hard time adjusting, especially with his older brother destroying the meta. Literally, everyone has to accustom for that thing. When this dude, if you see him, it's like, wow, what the hell is he gonna do? But this is the set right here. He also has access to Ice Fang, so maybe an annoying Dragapult, something like that. But I'm pretty sure Behemoth Bash will probably just do more. Maybe. Yeah, I actually really don't know. Anyways, next we have the Zamamzenta-Crowned form with a Rest Sleep Talk set. So since this thing has access to Behemoth Bash and Fire Fang, those are kind of the only attacks you need. Well, you don't need Fire Fang, but I thought it was good to have on a Rest Talk set. Now, what would be cool is if you did something like, Wooloo. Yeah, Wooloo. Wooloo's evolution. I'm not even going to try to remember that thing's name since I hate facing inside a PU. That Abomination of Nature has this Cotton Guard set where it can go for Cotton Guard, and then have like a weird Rest Talk set. And proceed to body press your entire team. So that ugly ass sheep that destroyed that poor cute woolly creature has a better move pool, or at least a better move for its moves along with it. Because if you get Iron Defense and an ability like that, I think you should have access to Body Press. And I think you should also have access to Swords Dance, but if they really wanted him to be defensive, they could have at least given him Body Press. I don't think it would be broken. You decided to give the other one Swords Dance and a bunch of good attacks and more attack. I think this mod would be a lot crazier if they actually had base 170 inside of both defenses. I don't know if that's broken or not. I'm not really sure how damage calculation works, but why the hell not? Let's just throw the meta under the bus. Let's get an unkillable Mon. If this Mon did have base 170 instead of both defenses, he might be a little bit better, and maybe this Rest Talk set would be dank. And of course, if he had Body Press, that would be cool, but he does not. And then finally, we have the final set, which, as you can probably expect, is going to be the meme set. This is a Broken Hackmon set. Now, this is actually a set that I decided to make for Broken Hackmons myself. I tested it by myself. That's why it's called testing. I just wanted people to know that I'm not trying to beat them with this thing. And as you can see, it has Body Press, which it really appreciates. It has Fur Coat, so its defense is even higher. And it has Cotton Guard, so this Mon, its defense literally just switching in is absolutely insane. Like, I'm pretty sure there are probably other Mons with higher defense. I just wanted to kind of showcase this Mon, since, he has some nice stats to go along with it. Sunsteel Strike is a better form of Behemoth Bash, since it ignores abilities, I think. So, Wonder Guard, you can hit that, I assume. That kind of stuff. I'm not really too sure about all the other exceptions. Maybe, well, since you're instead of Broken Hackmons, you might be going against some people with Prism Armor, so I assume it negates Prism Armor. That's pretty cool. But anyways, it can go for the Agility and then the Cotton Guard, and has the Weakness Policy. Hopefully it lives in attack, and then it can just Body Press. Of course, this Mon has no form of rest, no form of nothing. I'm not a part of the balanced Hackmons. I think I said Broken Hackmons a few times. Yeah, I'm not a part of that community, so I don't really know what's viable. I don't know if you have like good heal bell Mons or stuff like that, but if this Mon can get in, at least my testing, which was like 2 games of people laughing at me, and I almost took someone, I almost took some dude out. It was kind of funny. That was before I put the Weakness Policy on, since I went against a Marshadow, yeah, and it wasn't Scarf, it was Life Orb, and it was just going for its Spectral Thief's Army, trying to take all my stuff, but if it hit me with that close combat now, oh, just you wait, man, my Weakness Policy is gonna pop. I'm gonna kill with my Sunsteel Strike. I'm gonna have that buffed up stats. My Body Press is gonna do 1,000,000 damage. Yeah, so this is just a set you can use. But unfortunately, this mon has fallen inside of irrelevance, and I don't want to be that guy, but it's kind of the opposite to Zacian. Zacian is so far exceeding its uncrowned form that there's little to no reason to use the other form without having to deal, or without just, using a scarf, since that's the only reason to use it, pretty much. It's the exact opposite to Zamamzenta, which its crowned form is kind of a waste of an item. It doesn't really have access to a bunch of good moves. So I personally think that scarf set on Zamamzenta, or that whole light screen shit that I showed you inside the previous video, I mean the video before that, episode 2 of Dog Days, was actually pretty good. So if you guys have enjoyed this little mini-series, please be sure to comment the next mon you want down below. This did not take too much time, but it was pretty fun to make. I will be using some of these mons inside of Ubers, since I am getting a little bit more into Ubers recently. Kind of. Again, I have probably like 20 teams at the moment that I'm watching Pokemon or watching False Swipe Gaming. They just bring up a Pokemon, and then I just start building something. Like, literally, I was watching a False Swipe Gaming video today, and they were showing Golurk. You probably know the timing of this video when it was recorded. The video, the same day Golurk's How Good Was Golurk, actually, False Swipe Gaming went up, and he talked about Kragnol for like 0.4 seconds, and my brain just immediately jumped to, oh wait, that mon has Levitate, it has Heavy Duty Boots, it has Rapid Spin, I'm gonna go make a National Dex team on it. And in 0.5 seconds, I made a National Dex team on it. So keep on lookout for that one, unless I decide to scrap the team, which most of the time I do. But with that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and keep on lookout for my videos.